Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hottest show in the wrestling world today, MWL Sunday Night Thunder. Tonight, we bring you the best action MWL Wrestling League has to offer.
Let's get into rankings and injuries for last month. It looks like a few wrestlers are on the shelf for the time being. There also seems to be a few returning this month.
MWL June Ranking Update. To announcers Mike and John, who are seated at the broadcast desk with a graphic of the June 2025 MWL rankings on the screen behind them. They're ready to break down the latest rankings after a thrilling month of action. Camera cuts backstage to Erin Maxwell David storming down the corridor, clearly frustrated. She walks into the GM's office with purpose and slams the door open. GM Mrs. Elizabeth looks up from her desk, calm and collected. Erin Maxwell David, with anger in her voice, pointing a finger at Mrs. Elizabeth. You want to explain something to me, Mrs. Elizabeth? Why is it that every other wrestler in MWL is getting their shot at Super Brawl, but I'm still sitting here waiting for a match to qualify? I've proven time and time again that I'm the best, and you're holding me back. You don't want to put me in a match because you're scared I'll outshine you, don't you? Erin Maxwell David takes a step forward, staring down Miss Elizabeth as the tension rises. Let's face it, I'm a better wrestler than you ever were, and I'm better than anyone you've ever managed. So why do I have to beg for a chance? Are you too afraid of me taking what's rightfully mine? Mrs. Elizabeth doesn't flinch, her expression calm but firm as she leans back in her chair. Erin, I'm not holding you back. I'm not giving you a match because of your ranking. You're currently not high enough in the rankings to justify an automatic qualification. And frankly, your attitude isn't helping your case. I manage MWL fairly, and if you want to prove you deserve that spot, you'll need to earn it. You don't get to just demand it because you think you're better than everyone else. The crowd in the background murmurs as Erin Maxwell David glares at Mrs. Elizabeth. Is that so? You're going to keep me out just because you don't like my attitude? Fine, but you better be ready to face the consequences. Mrs. Elizabeth stands up from her desk, looking Erin Maxwell David dead in the eye. Fine. You want to prove yourself so badly? I'll give you your chance. Next week, you'll have a match. But it won't be against anyone else. You'll be facing me, Erin. If you think you're better than everyone in MWL, then let's find out if you deserve to be in Super Brawl. You want to qualify? Beat me, and then we'll talk. The camera zooms in on Erin Maxwell David's shocked expression as she stares at Mrs. Elizabeth in disbelief. The tension in the air is thick. You've got it, Mrs. Elizabeth. You'll regret this. I'll show you that no one is better than me, not even you. Erin Maxwell David turns to leave the office, her steps heavy with determination. Mrs. Elizabeth watches her go, unfazed but confident in her decision. Big news, John. Erin Maxwell David finally gets her chance, but it's not the match she was expecting. She'll face Mrs. Elizabeth next week in a qualifying match for Super Brawl, and the stakes couldn't be higher. That's right, Mike. Erin Maxwell David is facing her toughest challenge yet. She's always been confident, but facing Mrs. Elizabeth herself? That's a whole new level. Can she prove she's as good as she says she is? Or will Mrs. Elizabeth show her who's in charge? Tonight, we have a huge rogue match between two talented competitors, AEP and Just Ruby. This one's going to be intense, folks. We know that in a rogue match, weapons are legal and the stakes are higher than ever. That's right, Mike. AEP and Just Ruby have a lot to prove tonight. And with the chaotic environment of a rogue match, anything can happen. Expect some serious action as these two try to outlast each other and make a statement. Match begins. The bell rings, and both competitors immediately circle each other, eyeing their opponent as they try to figure out the best way to approach this match. The atmosphere is tense, as both AEP and Just Ruby are known for their high-energy styles. Mike, it looks like both of these wrestlers are trying to feel each other out, John. With weapons legal, they're going to have to keep their heads on a swivel. John. Definitely, Mike. The last thing you want to do in a rogue match is give your opponent an opening, and both of these competitors know how to exploit weaknesses. Just Ruby takes the first step, running in with a drop kick that catches P off guard, sending him stumbling back. AP quickly regains his balance, and the two engage in a fast-paced exchange of strikes. Mike, what a drop kick from Just Ruby. She's quick and showing some early aggression. That's her style, Mike. Just Ruby is fast and doesn't waste time throwing punches. But AEP has the experience to weather the storm. AEP counters with a knee to the gut that doubles Just Ruby over. He follows up with a swinging neckbreaker, dropping her hard onto the mat. AEP quickly looks around for something to use, spotting a steel chair near the edge of the ring. Great counter by AEP, and now he's looking to make use of that chair. This is where the rogue match rules come into play. This is where things get dangerous, Mike. Once the weapons come into play, the match goes to a whole new level. AEP has got that chair, and now he's looking to set the pace. Lifts the chair and swings it at Just Ruby, but she ducks just in time. Just Ruby rolls out of the way and grabs a kendo stick from under the ring, swinging it at AP's midsection, causing him to drop the chair. Mike, what a move. Just Ruby ducks the chair and grabs the kendo stick, and now she's in control. John, great move by Just Ruby. She's quick on her feet and ready to use any advantage she can find. Just Ruby swings the kendo stick at AP, landing a few hard strikes across his back, causing him to stumble. She then goes for a roundhouse kick to his head, but AE catches her leg and spins her around, locking her into a cradle pile driver. What a counter from AEP! He just planted Just Ruby with that pile driver, and she looks like she's in trouble now. That was brutal, Mike. The pile driver has been a signature move of AEP, and it's as dangerous as it looks. He might have just knocked the wind out of Just Ruby. AEP goes for the cover, but as the referee counts, the camera catches MWL running down the ramp. She slides into the ring and attacks Ape, pulling him off Just Ruby and slamming him into the corner. Mike, what is MWL doing here? She's attacking Ape! This is not what we expected in this match. This match just got even more chaotic, Mike. MIA, Amore has no business being in this match, and now she's turning the tide for Just Ruby. MIA Amore delivers a spinning back elbow, knocking him into the ropes. She then throws Just Ruby back on top of him for the pin as the referee, a bit confused by the interference, counts the pinfall. Mike, this could be it. Just Ruby is covering A after MIA Amore's interference. And that's it. Just Ruby takes the win, thanks to the help of MIA Amore, who just interfered in this match and handed her the victory. What a turn of events, Mike. AP was moments away from securing the win, but the interference from MIA Amore changed everything. Just Ruby might not have won this one on her own, but she'll take it. Absolutely, John. Ape had everything going his way, but the outside interference was just too much to overcome. Just Ruby moves forward with a hard-fought victory, but I'm sure AP is going to want payback after this one. And you've got to wonder what kind of fallout we'll see from MIA Amore's involvement. Will she and Just Ruby continue to team up? What's next for AEP after this betrayal? One thing's for sure, John, this isn't over yet. There's going to be more to this story, and we'll be watching closely to see how it develops. The camera fades out as Just Ruby and MIA Amore stand in the ring, celebrating their controversial victory, while AEP rolls out of the ring, looking furious and vowing revenge. Camera cuts to a dimly lit backstage area. Deathstorm, the MWL Rogue champion and leader of DOA, stands in front of a wall of monitors. His serious expression gives way to a confident smirk as he addresses the camera. With a low, commanding voice, after Super Brawl, there will be no more questions, no more doubts. DOA is taking over this league, and we're starting with the MWL Mist Tag Championships. Todoroshi and Harper, you may think you're on top now, But it doesn't matter if you manage to hold on to those titles or if you lose them to Enlighten. The fact is, the clock is ticking and your time as champions is coming to an end. He pauses, his voice dripping with venom as he steps forward, the weight of his words sinking in. Deathstorm. It doesn't matter who walks out of Super Brawl with the MWL Mist Tag titles, because DOA will be coming for them. And you know what's even better? After we take those titles from you, I'll have not one, but 2 championships. The Rogue Championship will stay with me, and the Mist Tag titles will join it. You're looking at the future of MWL, and it's all in the hands of Deathstorm and DOA. He smirks again, as if relishing the thought of holding 2 championships. Deathstorm with a final menacing tone. Get ready, because after Super Brawl, DOA will dominate the tag team division, and I'll be standing on top with the gold. You can call it arrogance, but I call it destiny. Todoroshi Harper, you've had your time. It's Deathstorm's time now. And when DOA has the Mist Tag titles, no one, not even you, will be able to stop us. With a confident nod, Deathstorm walks off screen, leaving a lingering sense of impending domination. Mike, big words from Deathstorm, John. It looks like DOA is already planning to take the MWL Mist Tag Championships. And with Deathstorm eyeing 2 titles, this could be a game changer for the league. Todoroshi and Harper better be on high alert. DOA isn't just talking the talk, they're walking the walk. If Deathstorm can make good on his promise, we could be looking at a completely new landscape in MWL. The camera fades to black as the intensity of Deathstorm's words hangs in the air, leaving fans on edge for Super Bowl.
Announcer, it looks like it is time for our main event.
Mike, it's the main event, folks, and what a match we've got for you tonight. Yami, accompanied by Alexander the Giant, will be going head-to-head with Harper, who has Todoroshi in his corner. It's a rogue match, meaning weapons are legal and things are about to get extreme. Absolutely, Mike. The stakes couldn't be higher in this match. Yami has been a dominant force lately, but Harper is no slouch either. The added tension of having their faction mateside makes this match even more unpredictable. Let's see who comes out on top. Match begins. The bell rings, and Yami and Harper immediately circle each other. Yami looks focused and calculating, while Harper appears ready to bring the fight to his opponent. The 2 lock up in the center of the ring, Yami and Harper using his size and strength to push Yami into the corner. Mike, it looks like Harper is using his strength advantage early on, but Yami has been known for his resilience and mental toughness. This match is about to get interesting. You're right, Mike. Harper's power is a huge asset, but Yami has speed and a relentless drive. He's not going to let Harper push him around for long. Yami quickly slips out of the corner and delivers a series of rapid chops to Harper's chest, pushing him back. Harper stumbles but responds with a powerful elbow to the face, knocking Yami down to the mat. Harper follows up with a running elbow drop, but Yami rolls out of the way just in time. Mike, what a quick counter from Yami. He avoided the elbow drop by rolling out of the way, and now he has a chance to take control. It's all about agility and timing, Mike. Yami is quick to take advantage of any mistake Harper makes, and that's why he's so dangerous. Yami gets to his feet and quickly grabs a steel chair from ringside, looking to take advantage of the rogue match stipulation. He swings it at Harper, but Harper catches it in midair, using his strength to wrench it away from Yami's hands. What a display of strength by Harper! He just caught that chair mid-swing and now has the weapon in his hands. That could turn the tide in a hurry, Mike. Harper now has the weapon, and with his power, he could do some serious damage to Yami. Harper swings the chair at Yami, but Yami ducks and the chair crashes into the turnbuckle instead. Yami seizes the opportunity and delivers a swift knee to the midsection of Harper, followed by a snap DDT, planting Harper face first into the mat. What a move by Yami. He ducks the chair shot and takes Harper down with that vicious DDT. That's the quick thinking of Yami right there. He used Harper's momentum against him and now has the upper hand. But with Todoroshi at ringside, you know Harper has backup. Todoroshi distracts the referee as Alexander the Giant approaches Harper from behind, trying to even the odds. Todoroshi shouts at Alexander, but Yami takes advantage, hitting a super kick to Harper's face, sending him back into the ropes. There it is. Yami capitalizes on the distraction and lands a huge super kick to Harper. Now he's looking to finish this match off. John. But look at Todoroshi. He's trying to get involved, and that's exactly why having someone at ringside can be so dangerous in these kinds of matches. You never know who's going to get involved. Yami grabs Harper and lifts him for a vertical suplex, but Harper counters by landing behind him. He pushes Yami into the ropes and hits him with a clothesline that flips Yami over the top. What a counter by Harper. He just reversed that suplex and took Yami over the top with that clothesline. Now Harper is back on top, Mike. He's using his power to wear Yami down, and the longer this match goes on, the more dangerous he becomes. Harper picks up a kendo stick from ringside and swings it at Yami, hitting him across the back. Yami staggers but fights back with a quick spinning heel kick, knocking the stick from Harper's hands. Mike, what a kick from Yami. He's staying in this fight no matter what Harper throws at him. It's incredible, Mike. Yami is absorbing everything Harper has, but he's not backing down. If anyone can weather this storm, it's him. Harper charges at Yami, but Yami ducks, sending Harper into the ropes. As Harper rebounds, Yami catches him with a powerful spinebuster, planting him into the mat. Mike, what a move by Yami. He caught Harper with a massive spinebuster, and now he's looking to capitalize on the momentum. That spinebuster might have been the turning point, Mike. Yami is showing why he's one of the most dangerous competitors in MWL right now. Yami quickly climbs to the top rope, signaling for his finishing move, the Yami drop, springboard moonsault. He leaps off and connects with the moonsault, landing perfectly on Harper for the pin. No! Harper kicks out! Mike, how did Harper kick out of that? Yami nailed him with that incredible moonsault, but Harper somehow found the strength to kick out. The resilience of Harper is unbelievable, Mike. He's got heart, and he's not giving up that easily. Yami, frustrated but determined. Alexander the Giant enters the ring and immediately grabs Harper for a chokeslam, but Todoroshi interferes, distracting the referee long enough for Harper to low blow Alexander the Giant. Mike, what a low blow. Harper takes advantage of the distraction and stops Alexander the Giant dead in his tracks. This match is turning into pure chaos, Mike. Todoroshi's interference just turned things around for Harper. Harper quickly rolls up Alexander the Giant for the pin. Yami breaks the count, pulling Harper off. Mike, just in time, Yami saves the match for his team by breaking up the pin. This one is far from over. I don't think anyone expected this to stay clean for long, Mike. With both factions at ringside, there's always going to be some chaos, but it's making for one wild contest. Yami and Harper are now exchanging blows in the center of the ring, neither one backing down. Harper hits Yami with a flurry of rights and left. But Yami fights back with his signature knee strikes to the midsection, weakening Harper. Mike, this is a war of attrition now, John. Both men are giving it everything they've got. No one is giving up tonight, Mike, but it's going to come down to who can outlast the other, and Yami and Harper are both known for their endurance. Yami whips Harper into the ropes and catches him with a German suplex. He holds on for the pin. Winner, Yami with Alexander the Giant. Mike, what a finish. Yami and Alexander the Giant pick up the win after a hard-fought battle with Harper and Todoroshi. That German suplex sealed the deal. John, what a match, Mike. Yami and Alexander the Giant fought tooth and nail, and they came out on top. But you have to give credit to Harper and Todoroshi. They didn't go down without a fight. Absolutely, John. This was an incredible match, and we saw some intense back-and-forth action. But tonight, Yami and Alexander the Giant were the better team. And with Super Brawl coming up, these two are definitely making their case to be among the top contenders. They're looking stronger than ever after this victory. Mike. That's it, folks. Stay tuned for more action in the coming weeks as we head towards Super Brawl. You won't want to miss what's next for Yami, Alexander the Giant, and everyone else in MWL.